Hello, YouTube. I've been researching this conspiracy about flat Earth, and just like you and everybody else, I was tricked and lied to that the Earth is a globe. And when you were small and at school, that's what they show you, and you've been indoctrinated into a system that teaches you live on a globe and you never question it. And why would you?
It's kind of like you wouldn't question doctors when they prescribe things that might not be
you trust
good
them.
for you.
You trust teachers are going to teach you the right thing.
However, the teachers haven't been taught the right thing either.
It's all fucking bullshit. It's all a lie.
The globe on the bottom says these are not for educational purposes.
On every globe
How about that?
That's for sale in stores and schools, on the bottom it says they're for decoration and not for educational purposes.
Because don't they typically feel as though when they let you in on the truth point blank, i.e. this globe is not for educational purposes, right there, smack dab on the bottom of the globe, that, you know, you dumbass, we told you it wasn't for educational purposes, but you ran with it.
No, I didn't even know that.
Well, I didn't either, but my point is,
but
they have these ways of saying that, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of truth to this flat Earth, and that the globe's bullshit. NASA lies to you. All those pictures are CGI. All cartoons. All the moonwalks, and they're all done in a big, huge, blacked out pool.
But what about the pictures from satellites?
Satellites are
bullshit.
Bullshit.
You know, all the tens of thousands of satellites that
supposedly are whipping around
made
the
out
globe.
Of substances that would melt.
Fucking tin can.
You know, what, between 2,000 and 3,000 degrees?
4,000 degrees.
Right, that's what it is.
It just melts. And it's a fucking, it's a soup can with antennas. I mean, come on.
We all made that in elementary school for a science fair project once.
I mean, everybody. I was in science, and I made the fucking science little foamy, globy looking little things, painting it.
To further.
Yeah, Neptune, Pluto. It's all bullshit. There's no planets. What planets? They're
wandering stars.
They're celestial bodies of energy, light. I mean, you look changing from colors. Blue, green, yellow. They look like what's his name?
Flash Gordon?
Not Flash. the guy with the you know.
Oh, Tesla?
Tesla's fucking ball. That's what it looks like. I mean, every planet looks like. I've been studying the planets. Well, they look different, though.
Some are blues and reds and greens, and some are whites.
For a few years now, and really paying attention, like never before, you know, and you look in the sky now, and...
What would you say one of the, or a couple of the strongest arguments for flat Earth kind of made it real truth to you?
To CGI pictures, there's not a real picture of where we live. I mean, shit, with the technology now, you should be watching that shit on your wrist.
How about the moonwalk? You know, the most amazing event in history. And how many pictures did they take? 5 or 6? They took 5 or 6 pictures. You know, at a birthday party, you take the whole roll. You know, when your child was little.
And who took the pictures of the little probe landing on the moon? That there's a the fucking...
They're perfectly set up to stage.
Photographer got out of the fucking thing, landed on the moon, said, "Okay, boys, come on, let's take the picture now."
Actually, there are pictures
Action!
of the photographer taking pictures in the reflection of the astronaut's helmet, and he has no helmet on.
It's a fucking hoax. The flag waving in there's no
you're talking about gravity
or atmosphere on
the
fucking
theory of gravity. We were talking the
all
other night.
theory. These
What
things,
is gravity?
these Einstein with the gravity never been proven.
So we were talking the other night about birds and little bugs and things like that, and density. And I mean, if gravity was the way that we've all been taught about it, how could you explain a little tiny butterfly or a gnat or whatever just flying off and rising and not being pulled down by gravity?
I mean, if it was gravity, then the moon would be getting sucked into the Earth's gravity.
Yeah, and how about the moon causing the tides of the ocean?
And the moon being its own fucking light.
Wait, the moon's so small, as we're told, compared to the Earth. And it causes something like the Earth, whose gravity is so much bigger and larger. It's going to have an effect on the ocean's waves like that?
Well, that's what they said.
Just doesn't make sense, does it?
No, it don't make sense. And when you look at the moon, and you really pay attention, it's not yellow. It's not lit up by yellow.
When you really...
It's a white light. It's a white light. It's totally different. It's totally different.
Than the sun's light.
Than the sun's light. And not to be religious, and I'm not religious, but it's a lie to deceive, to make you minuscule and insignificant because we came from a monkey or an amoeba or a piece of sand or a fish evolved from fish. And
some of the things that we talked about is directly from the Bible. God tells you that the moon has its own light. And the moon has its own light. He made the sun. He made the moon for the day. And what is the moon? And for the night. The phases of the moon. How in the world would the sun,
the moon,
each month exactly take parts of the moon away to show a crescent or a this? How does that make sense?
Right.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make sense.
God made a calendar
does the sun
for us
go
in the moon
down and then yet do a slice of the moon, and then the next night a little bit more, and then
we struggle with that with the flat Earth. Like, there were some questions, and then I was like,
it's all local. What? I mean, there is no fucking space. There's no space. We live in a dome. You mean the multiples of universes and galaxies? No universes, no galaxies. Grain of sand amongst the beaches. Amongst the Milky Way, amongst the Andromeda, amongst the thousands of... We're just a little swirl outside the Andromeda galaxy or whatever it is. Milky Way, the billions of galaxies that are out there. So motive... would be motive is to lie to you. Lots of money. And money, $19.5 billion they get annually. Never questioned. Never questioned. Because of the amazing work and bravery they do. Of the Earth to steal, it comes out to $50 million a day. $50 million a day? $50 million a day equals $19.5 billion. That money could go a lot of different places that I could think about. Shit, what are they doing with that money? I mean, I know they're building buoyancy pools, so they don't have to worry about them. Buoyancy pools and working with FEMA and taking off, sending rockets from Florida that just curve, never go up. There's no astronauts in those fucking things. Why do you think it's so hard to become an astronaut? Not because, not because necessarily that they have to be brilliant and they're physical, able to withstand. But no, because they have to be willing to lie. Willing to lie. To their children, to their spouse. Maybe some don't make it. Maybe they test you out like Matt Boland or Powerland or whatever the fuck his name is. You know, I have a new respect for the astronauts that didn't make it. Astronaut. Yeah. Astronaut. There's hints like that in a lot of language and vocabulary too. I mean, and you know, since I've stumbled across this lie, this huge lie, it's opened my eyes up to many things, And you can pretty much bet your bottom dollar that if your eyes are closed and you don't know about this shit yet, everything you think you know
it goes
is a
so many
fucking lie.
places too.
It just goes round and round in a circle, all back to the same pieces of shit, same elite scumbag that are lying to you, evil son of a bitches, that are stealing your money, taking your rights away, keeping you down, enslaving you into a big fucking system, Masonic, skull and bones, scumbag, elitist motherfuckers that run this fucking place. Presidents, politicians, judges, scumbags that go along with the system and just fucking lock your ass up because you're a piece of shit. Alright?
I don't think anybody's a piece of shit out there.
Well, you know, that's what they think.
I know.
That's what they think.
That you're not a piece of shit. And I'm
you're
not a piece of shit. In fact, we're made in God's image.
That's
and
right.
we are, don't think this arrogant, because it can't come off that way, but God told us we were made in his image.
He said that the earth was immovable.
And we are powerful. We're powerful in numbers. And if more people would not worry so much about, oh, what's that going to look like? Or, oh, the time it's going to take. I don't have the time. You don't have the time to take the poisons out of your foods and your immunizations. You don't have the time to talk about the chemicals that are being sprayed that's going into your brain and killing you and making you have cancer. And everybody's dying of dementia. No, they don't die from dementia, but everybody over 55 dies with dementia or Alzheimer's.
I try to enlighten these motherfuckers. And I've family had, I'm a fucking nut job, and you're crazy, and there's no rationalizing what you're fucking
paranoid.
Crazy. I'm just a kook. Lost friends, lost family. They don't talk. They don't want to talk to me. People who I try to talk to on the street. Some people know.
Come on, do we have to go there?
Nah, don't go there.
Let's talk about football.
Right.
The real
Let's fucking talk about
stuff.
NFL scumbags. Let's talk about
it's not
leftist
gonna happen
bullshit.
in our lifetime.
If it doesn't, hey, look, hey, buddy, it doesn't matter if it's flat or if it's round. It don't matter. I'm still fucking going to work and sticking my thumb up my ass. That's it. You don't want to do anything.
I find
you're just enslaving your fucking kids.
If it's a person that is in a bubble, in their own little family, they don't want to.
They don't want to burst that bubble, and
I think
don't
it's a little
want
selfish, honestly.
to. They don't want to believe. They don't even want to look into it. They're backing shit up. They're arguing with me. When I've researched my half, and I kept an open mind, I said,
you know defending? What? They're defending lying, murdering.
They're defending shit that they were told since they were little. Every fucking movie you put on, you see fucking Universal Studios, the globe with all the fucking lights on it, all a crock of shit. No satellites, no spacewalks. There's no fucking GPS.
South Pole, North
There's
Pole.
no GPS. There's no North Pole. There's no fucking South Pole. Hey, do you want to go
to Antarctica? I've got a lot of money. Let's go to Antarctica. Let's go see it. It's a free world. What?
Fuck no. You're going to be stopped by the fucking military as fast as you can. So you can maybe see
this much of it. You can be.
They'll show you Ross Island. Hey, you want to go? Hey, give us 15,000, jerk off. Give us 15,000. We'll bring you to a remote spot. Go ahead. There's nothing fucking to see here, pal. Just ice and fucking icebergs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Nothing
Go
grows
home.
here. There's
Thanks
no
for the
good.
15,000, you scumbag.
Only everybody in the world has a treaty.
The only treaty in the whole world
that they agree
all
upon.
All the governments.
That it must not
never been broken.
Nobody else
never
must be
been
allowed.
broken.
The common man.
They went there in the 40s and 50s and realized that we're in a motherfucking dome and there is no getting out.
It just makes you wonder how many things we know about and then we don't know about.
That you lived on a flat earth and it wasn't a globe. You didn't come from a big bang.
Boom, right off the top, you know that you are specially designed.
What the fuck? There's a designer. I mean, this shirt has a designer. This book right here has a fucking designer who made it. The book just doesn't make itself. The shirt doesn't make itself.
And think of the DNA in your body.
The trees, the
and the
birds,
DNA in the
the
tree.
beautiful things, the animals, with all their...
That just happened. He came out of nothing.
Yes.
You know, chaos, utter chaos.
The only explosions I know destroy shit. What fucking... Now you're telling me this thing exploded and made all these fucking things that are beautiful on this earth.
And the magic of everything,
you take it for granted, and because it's meaningless. It's, hey, look, we blew it up, and we blow this fucking place. We'll go on fucking Mars.
They're working on how to get
sure, they're gonna fucking steal more of your money.
Not. Okay, and maybe they don't care as much because their world in Antarctica is so much bigger and so much cleaner.
These elitists,
I don't know.
These pieces of shit.
I know that every major world leader has been there recently.
They go to Antarctica. Oh yeah, they check it out. That little piece of shit. Which is it? Kerry. John Kerry.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been there recently.
Al
Gore, never lying,
Obama, the Russian Tsar.
Everybody's in on it. Everybody's fucking in on it. The Germans, the bird.
They're not enemies. The
countries?
No, they're all buds. Because they all get to go.
We fucking funded every fucking side of every war.
The real seeds,
that's ever been.
Real food.
Government has killed more of people than any war put together. You can take all the wars that we've ever had and all the people died in them. Government has whacked out more and killed more than any.
We think that's
all
okay.
The people. That's all right. What do you know? What do we? Hey, look. But what are you gonna do? Look, just keep your fucking head down.
Well, here's the thing.
Go to work. Be a good fucking slave.
Or your sister or your brother. Is that what it's gonna take? Like that
close? It's not gonna happen in this lifetime.
Yeah, you know. What about your children and your grandchildren? Can't you look at them and say, you know what?
Now you're getting crazy.
I don't have time for this. And then you look into your child's eyes or your grandchild's eyes, and you think, what am I doing?
It's not going to happen.
What am I paving
It's
the
not
way
going to
for
happen
them?
in this lifetime. And what?
It's
Is it going to happen in the 100
years? Few years, absolutely.
Come on.
Anybody that thinks that,
just kick it under the fucking table.
May as well just go back to sleep.
Fucking enslave your fucking kid, your newborn. Maybe his kid. It might not happen.
We love everyone though. That's why we try to tell everybody.
Everybody's a church-going Christian.
Well, nothing wrong with going to church.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
However,
but you're a hypocrite piece of shit.
Not necessarily.
I'm sorry. I mean, stand up for freedom. Stand up for what's right. You know you're being lied to. You want to stick your head in the sand.
Why aren't people talking about this in church is my question. Why aren't ministers and men and women of God talking about the firmament and the dome, and the moon and the sun?
Come on.
Is it too controversial and they don't want to lose money for the church?
Wow, no. It's easier just to throw around that basket.
Membership equals money.
Look, just keep on donating, throwing 10%. Money. Keep on giving us your money, you poor bastard.
And keep working yourself to death, never getting out of debt,
for the shrinking pay,
get on the
the disappearing pension, the Social Security that you're not going to fucking
pay taxes
get.
For the infrastructure. No.
The disappearing rights that you have, and
they don't know about that, babe. They think they live in a free country.
You go into these fucking court systems. And you're getting charged with criminal...
certainly don't observe common law.
A traffic fucking violation. You're in fucking criminal court.
Statute and codes, not breaking the law. Yeah.
You're not breaking a fucking law, but you're breaking a statute, a code, a policy.
But you're really not if you're not a government
And if you
employee.
fight that, they're going to fucking drag you through the mud. They're going to let it...
First-hand
experience. Been going through the same shit with same tickets for 2 years now. Arrested multiple times for fucking a tag.
They're seeking jail time.
Judge, we're looking for jail time on this guy.
DUIs, you got people beating people up, you got
drug cases.
Hardcore. That should be punishable. But, that tag...
You just pay your fine.
Money, that tag,
and
she needs to go to
give us a smile and fucking drink your Coke. Okay? You say you're not going to pay?
Because it's unconstitutional.
Because what?
Or
Because you
how
have
about
no
this?
jurisdiction?
Or how about this?
Huh?
You attempt to abide by their 6 statutes and codes because after months and knocking your head against the wall, you say, you know what? Maybe I should just try to...
Makes me fucking sick.
You still can't do it.
When
still can't do it.
are you going to stand up and realize and open your fucking eyes?
It needs to happen really quickly because before you know it, it's going to be too late.
You know, harsh or frank, but there's no time to
you're
sugarcoat this shit.
Is that what you are?
I'm not fucking.
You know the time, what's going to happen.
Oh, the world's gonna end. Oh, Jesus. No.
But I do know
this
that
stuff is easily proven.
Oxygen levels on the earth are depleting.
Everything's depleted. Look what these maniacs are doing to the fucking. They cause all this shit. They cause all these destruction. These oil spills. We don't own fucking oil fields. We don't have oil rigs. They're fucking dumping the shit into
and
the
why
ocean.
is that
And
anyway?
that's the shit we fucking know about. What do you think, that they get caught every time?
This is my point, though. The focus of oil and this and that.
They don't want you to have free energy. Tesla was trying to give you free energy. We don't have to be driving around in gas cars. No, they don't want you
$900 billion a year cancer industry.
So there's no money in you being healthy.
They can't find a cure.
So sure, take our fucking prescription pills.
Do the
go
mammogram.
To fucking,
get your boobs smushed in the machine.
Start being
early
a fucking
detection.
drug addict. We'll give you more fucking drugs. We'll put you in a fucking
please.
institution.
I've never had a single one. We'll never have one.
No. But hey, I'm a fucking nutcase. What do I know? I'm just a fucking kook.
No.
You know? And everybody else is
out
just
of the idea
going along. Hey, you got a good job.
More than you, and
they're
going to tell you
job.
Look, you need to look
just
into
go about life and just ride the, hey man, we're only here for a short time. Fuck it, you know.
It's very selfish.
The gorillas are evolving. You know, the fucking fish are starting to walk on sand.
Live your life full every day, but
don't stand up for what's
that
right.
It's precious. And
don't stand up that your whole fucking life is a lie, you slave. Because that's what you are.
That's what we're born into, and that's what we give to our children unknowingly. It's
taxing you. They don't want no fucking middle class. They want their elite, their 0.00% one, and poor.
This is a lot for
Get
one video.
with it.
We've been
I
jumping
covered
everywhere.
a lot. I'm all over
just
the
because,
fucking place because I'm fucking pissed,
and
I'm pissed that you're not fucking pissed.
Right,
that's what really pisses me off.
I'd like to see protesters on corners saying, no more poison
Where the
in
fuck
the
is
sky.
the outrage?
Get rid of the GMOs.
The fucking
you want to eat